Massachusetts beauty queen explains exactly why she gave back her crown. Maud Gorman said it wasn't just the When Maud Gorman, 24, resigned her title of Miss Plymouth County shortly after the Miss Massachusetts finals on June 30, most of the media focus was on a sketch performed at the event that featured a controversial Miss America did away with the swimsuit competition, a woman says in a video of the sketch obtained by Observer. "We may have very well seen the last ever swimsuit competition on stage. It's very upsetting and I'm trying to understand, God, why it happened." Ad choice advertising and red invented by Teeds, Me Too, Amy, replies a person playing God, who then holds up a advertisement. While Gorman wrote on Instagram that the joke was part of why she chose to relinquish her crown, she said that an additional troubling event also impacted her decision. Gorman wrote in her July 5 Instagram statement that she was disheartened by the cruel nature of several of the other title holders backstage, whom took it upon themselves to discuss that my story was fake. In an interview with Boston.com, Gorman gave some more context. Prior to the June 30 competition, Gorman had talked candidly about being a survivor of sexual violence. While representing Massachusetts at the Miss World America competition in 2015, she spoke on stage about being raped by 3 men on a playground when she was 13 years old. According to Gorman, the trouble at Miss Massachusetts started after she spoke about being a survivor while responding to a question from the competition judges. "I answered a question about being an advocate against sexual violence, being a survivor, and how important it is for me to empower others to speak up," Gorman said. "Though after I had answered that, other girls spoke amongst each other and said, 'That story's fake.'" Gorman said she subsequently went to talk to one of her fellow competitors about the situation. Advertisement, "So, I actually confronted one of the girls," Gorman said. "I told her I was really disappointed in hearing that she had spoken about me, and then I was made to apologize to her for confronting her." Gorman said that she felt that she was very polite when speaking to her fellow contestant, and that Miss America officials did not make that same contestant apologize to Gorman for her remarks. "I'm not sure exactly why I had to apologize and she didn't, but it was just kind of backward," Gorman said. "That whole situation, it was kind of a combination, not only it was very disappointing, especially because I had been very supportive of that particular girl." In an emailed statement to Boston.com, the Miss Massachusetts organization's executive director, Dolores Buffy Rabufo, said that the organization handles situations like these internally. "We take these allegations very seriously and are still conducting an investigation," Rabufo wrote. "If there is any further action which needs to occur, it will be handled appropriately." While Gorman said that her experience at the June 30 competition was more of an isolated situation than a pattern of negative interactions, she doesn't regret her decision to relinquish her title. "I think that incident happened and kind of amplified how important it was just kind of this moment where I felt really overwhelmed and thought, you need to do something." Advertisement. While Gorman said she wishes the Miss America organization well, she has plenty of other activities to occupy her time beyond competing in pageants. She's a preschool teacher in Wellesley, a member of the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, and a part of the U.S. national team for sky running, which Gorman described as basically an ultramarathon up a mountain. Gorman also said she would continue to volunteer with advocacy groups, and passed along a personal message to survivors of sexual assault. "I just want to say, to any survivors who are reading this, you are understood," Gorman said. "There are people who are willing to listen to your voices. I will always be one of those people. I will stand up for what is right, and will always be a voice for those who feel unheard." By Taboola. Sponsored links, promoted links. You may like HomeAway. Bali Villas cheaper per pax than a Singapore taxi ride. HomeAway on the Vikings, free online game. Play this for 1 minute and see why everyone is addicted. Vikings, free online game. Undo enjoy. Compare. This is the last VPN you are going to need, and it's on sale. Enjoy Comparundo Babel. This app will have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Babelundo Shaple theft-proof travel suitcases to keep your luggage shaplund fashionable. These silver wedding dresses transformations will surprise every man. A Fashionable Undo.